I be this one where you see so we no go school. Ha, that one no go feel amount to anything for life for. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time, like seriously. I don't know what is happening, but anytime you see me, take me the way you see me. How are you guys doing? And welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you guys back. If you have been with me here and you have been watching my videos, I say God bless you and thank you for always sticking with me. So if you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Patricia and you can as well call me Oluchi. I am a Nigerian YouTuber based in Italy with my family, 3 kids and my husband. We are here and doing nothing. So welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet and be part of my house, part of my family. And after watching this video, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment for me in the comment section. All right, so guys, in today's video I have thought about this and it keeps bothering me. It keeps occurring to my mind to why not let the cat out of the bag. Okay, so today's video I just want to tell us some of the characters that we exhibit at times, that we show at times, that are not good, but sometimes we do things that are not good, but to us we feel maybe those things are good, but normally if you look them very well, they are not actually good. And what are those things? I term them, or I name them, some negative character that we exhibit, or some questions that doesn't need an answer. And one of those questions are number one of those things that some characters that are not good, and they are not godly as well, because wisdom is a principal thing, as we all know, and I believe that God gives us wisdom, and there are 2 types of wisdom, and one of them is natural wisdom and spiritual wisdom. The spiritual wisdom is the wisdom that God gives you, that you study from the Bible, that you get wisdom from the Bible. God will give you wisdom to handle issues, like in the case of Solomon, when the 2 women came that they were claiming of this one says we had a baby the same day, and this one said my baby died, or her baby died. She exchanged her baby to mine and all that. So how Solomon judged the case was by divine wisdom. That wisdom did not come through human perspective or through human thinking or anything, but the wisdom came spiritually. It's a divine wisdom. God gave him the wisdom, and we all know how the wisdom came about. So I'm talking about the wisdom of God. Is a spiritual wisdom, a divine wisdom. Just as we have conscience, that is how we have also wisdom, but it is how you activate your own to work for you is how it will work. So one thing I would love to say is that as a Christian, as a person born of God, there are some small things we overlook, but they really matter a lot. They really matter. They really make meaning and all that. And based on communication, because there are some barriers to communication. And what are those things? Is when your communication is not well understood, it can be misunderstood. All right. So this is the reasons why I have to say what I have to say now. And what are those things? It is, for instance, you send someone a message, and in the message you said good morning or good afternoon or good evening. How are you doing? I hope the family are okay, or I hope the family is doing fine. And you ask your question down below, all this greeting stuff, and the person replies you, and maybe the person just go straight to the point of where you ask question. He or she can't even say, oh, good morning to you too, and I'm fine, thank you, and how is your family as well. The person won't even show any concern of those things. Rather, he or she will just go straight and answer you the question, and maybe the question needs explanation, but you just see person will just say okay, or just say yes, will just say no, and you will like be wondering, all these things that I wrote down here, is this only one word that you will use to answer all these questions that I sent to you? And you will like, but sometimes they will like send you a message, and you will reply every of their questions that they give to you. So courtesy demands that you be, you reply people's questions based on what they ask you, not when someone is trying to be caring and ask you good morning, how are you doing, and you just jump to where they ask you question, and maybe they say, for instance, they say, Ngozi, are you going to market tomorrow? What time are you going to the market? Could you please help me to buy something? This is questions. This is 3 questions in one. And before you ask these questions, you've already asked the person, how are you doing? Good morning. How is your family? But the person just went straight to the point. Say yes. Simple. Just yes. And to me, it is an incomplete answer. Okay? So if you are the type that does that, stop it and be genuine, be real. Okay, so I don't see anything wrong in replying questions that needs answers. Another thing again is that when you send someone message, they will read it quite alright. They will read it. They will see your messages, no matter how touching the messages are, no matter how polite you are in the message, they don't even reply it. That is arrogancy on a high level. To me, I see it as an arrogancy. If someone asks you for help and you cannot help the person to do that thing, I don't see anything wrong you saying, please, yeah, I can't do this. The person shouldn't judge you based on your refusal. They shouldn't condemn you based on your refusal. You can't force somebody to do something. People do things willingly, and I appreciate it more when people do things from their heart willingly without you forcing them, because anything you force someone to do does not yield good fruit. All right, it does not come out good. There's always something that will spoil what they have done. So courtesy demands that when someone sends you a message, even though you don't want to do what they say you should do, but at least you reply. That is courtesy, and that is to show that you are a born again as well. That is to show your Christianity and all that, being humble on every side. Don't be proud on anything, because before somebody will ask you for something, the person knows that you are capable of doing this thing. But if you look within yourself, you cannot do this thing. You don't have to force yourself to do it or be silent to the person. You made the person feel like he or she is a fool, and it's not good. You know, Bible said that treat others the way you would love them to treat you. You put yourself in the shoe of that person. If you are in the person's shoe and you send a message to somebody, being, trying to, express yourself in the message, and someone reads it and did not reply you, how would you feel? Definitely, as a human being, you will feel bad. So if you do it, stop it today, because it is not good and all that. So number one thing I also want to say is that people will like, this one no go school, she no go school, she no be graduate. Like, seriously, are you kidding me? Like, where on earth have you seen that it's only those that went to school are rich today? Where have you, which word or which part of the word have you seen that it's only those that graduated, that, as in, when you even talk about school, what do you mean by one going to school? Is it all about going to university? Is it all about that? Or acquiring one degree or the other? Is it what they mean by school? To me, it is not what it means by go school or you go school. Someone who went to secondary school, who went to nursery school, secondary school, and finished and does his or her WAEC, and was not opportune to go to the university or higher institution, does not mean that he is an illiterate or he didn't go to school. Point of correction: if you went to a university and you are privileged to go to a university, be thankful, be grateful for it, all right? Because there are people who wish to go, but there was nobody to sponsor them. Their parents weren't capable. There are many people today who are dropped out of, as in they are dropped out. They are undergraduates, not because they don't want to graduate, but because they weren't capable. There was no capable hand that can help them. They will like, this one is not a graduate. Do you need a school cert or any diploma to go to heaven? You don't need any diploma to go to heaven. It will only help you in, maybe for instance, someone that went to university can get a certain job than you that did not go to university. These are different categories of people and life, and people don't choose to, as in nobody choose to be born in certain families. They will like, how I wish I was born in this family that they have money. But if you are born in a family that they were not, as in they are not buoyant enough to take you to the level of school that you want to take, you don't have to kill yourself over it, and don't feel inferior because your friends are graduates and you are an undergraduate. And there are many people today who are even graduates, but yet those who are not graduates even speaks more English than them, even do more things than them, are even known in their city than them that went to school. So it's not all about, I am not saying that school is not good. Education is the key. Education is very, very good, but someone who did not go to university does not mean that the person is an illiterate. Okay, there are people who see themselves to be superior because they went to the university. It is not good like that. Don't try to feel proud when you're in the midst of people who do not go to university. There are many people today who are not graduates, and it's not like they chose to be undergraduates, but because of how they find themselves, because of how it is or how it was for them. And many of them also wish to go further, but there are sometimes your life turns you around. You cannot be able to achieve what you want to achieve in life. So if you are in the categories of people that let others down because they did not attend to the level of school that you attend to, stop it today. It is not good. It is a terrible and bad character, seeing yourself to be superior while others are inferior. It is not good. Okay, and other character again, people as in possess, that is still, it is funny though, but it is not actually that funny. Okay, people, like, they will see you washing clothes now, they will see you doing something now, they are seeing you, their eyes are wide open, they can see you very, very clear, and they will ask you, what are you doing? And I will like, are you serious? Can't you see? Can't you see what I'm doing? Like, sometimes me and my kids will be like, we'll be playing and I'll be cooking. So one will come and ask, Mommy, are you cooking? I will like, no, I'm sleeping. We'll just laugh over it. We'll just laugh over it. So these are the kind of questions you shouldn't ask someone, or these are some of the questions as a human being you don't need to be asking people, or the kind of character that we we show, well, we display at times that are not good. They are not just good at all. Okay, you making someone to feel inferior is so bad. It can as well kill somebody. Haven't you seen people, or see in the movie where people, after listening to people's insults and all that, they go in and they kill themselves? So stop downgrading people. If you are privileged to have something today, be grateful for it and pray that God will also bless others. Don't be bragging in your achievement. Don't be bragging, because you are up there and some are low there, and you will like, you've arrived. Nobody has ever arrived till tomorrow. Nobody has ever arrived in life. We always and we forever continue to work. Okay, even if you have all the whole money in the world today, you keep on working, because if the money you have made, you left it in a particular place, and all you do is go there, pick money here and buy this and spend that, that money will sure finish one day. But if you invest your money in something, or as use your money to be getting more money, you see that money keep on pumping in. So no human being rests until the person enters 6 feet. We keep on working as long as you are alive. You keep on working. So that's how, that is life for you. So stop downgrading people. If God has blessed you, be grateful for it, and be praying that God will equally bless others. As long as God is concerned, God has made everybody. And as they say, all fingers are not equal. All right, we have different fingers with different sizes. I and yours can never be equal. Okay, so also our lives are differently. We don't have the same lifestyle. You are privileged to be born with a silver spoon. I may not be born in a family with a silver spoon. I didn't choose to be born in a poor family. Nobody chose to be born in a poor family, but that is how life has made you. That's how God has made you. Okay, so Be grateful for what you have and pray that God will bless others as well. I hope you have learned one or two things from this place. And if you also have any other point that would want me to also know, please leave it in the comment section and I will see it there and will continue the gist and there. Thank you for having me again at your screen. Keep on being blessed, keep being humble, keep loving, and keep being safe. And remember, it is a privilege to be alive in the land of the living. And I, Patricia, I will never, I can never take it for granted. For me to live is Christ. Have a blessed time. Bye till I see you next time.